KraV has always something prepared. He sends smiley face. It was reported to me that Kevin asked for help from the Back to Warcraft guys to beat me. Took this little story on video. So let's hear it. I hope, oh wait, I hope it's working. I think I gotta adjust something. There we go. Okay, KraV, what do you got?
Hello, world.
My name's Kevin.
We're just like Kevin Bacon.
I'm a gamer.
I want to win.
There's only one man who can help me.
Hello, Neil.
So you're gonna teach us how to beat him up?
What a funny little man.
You think you can beat the French?
Correct.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, Kevin!
What kind of pills do you want?
Are you fucking serious?
Serious?
Dude, give it up. You got no chance.
No chance in hell.
And believe me, Kevin.
It's not gonna hurt.
You're next, darling.
Close your eyes, baby girl.
Oh my god, what a great edit. That is one of the best pre-match statements that I've probably ever seen in my life. Okay, KraV says he's gonna slap down Kevin. No chance for Kevin. Absolutely fantastic. KraV, that was gold. I hope you bring the heat on the battlefield now as well. As Remo's probably still watching it, but he's also the master of ceremonies. One of the most beloved French players versus one of the most beloved German players. It is KraV from the Playing Ducks versus Kevin from the Rocket Beans. There is, a little bickering, a little back and forth between the two teams always, especially since the team manager Slash of the Playing Ducks is oftentimes not talking too nicely about Night Elf, and Kevin takes this to heart. Let's see what these guys are doing. KraV is the favorite. KraV has the high seed, that's for sure. He defeated Foggy not too long ago. He's a master in this matchup. And we have an interesting map. We're kicking things off on Shadowgrave.
Yeah, this is a new map that has been introduced to the pool along with Springtime very recently. It features a Merc camp. It features interesting setup in the middle, and I like the map a lot. A lot of players veto it still, but here now it's going to be played, and this could certainly be some expansion play.
For KraV, are you sure?
He loves the expos, and so does Kevin. But also, Kevin loves to be aggressive against it. What I just saw a moment ago, by the way, KraV's MMR, really high, dude, 2,468. That's sick. That's really sick.
Right? He's also currently 4th best undead in the world, apparently. That's behind Happy120 and X-Lord. Great company that KraV is in, and that's why he's the big favorite here. But let's not underestimate Kevin. He defeated Juan and Ido in this matchup, and he also had the matchup versus X-Lord this week in Meisterschaft. So basically what Kevin did in the past 2 weeks is practice Night Elf versus Undead.
Indeed, there he has a lot of experience. But this is KraV. This is not your run-of-the-mill undead. This might be a little bit different, a little bit special. Normally it's always DK, but with KraV, we have to look at the altar. What's it gonna be? Oh, it is DK. Okay, I was feeling like maybe a Lich first, but no. DK, and so far so standard, but KraV is gonna start deviating soon, I am sure.
Okay, what's Kevin playing? Keeper it is. On this map, I expected this. Kevin exposed the world to his Demon Hunter not so long ago. This Wednesday, actually, against X-Lord. And that went kinda well. So, let's see how this Keeper is going. Expo should be expected. And Kevin is also really good at that with hunts and APs.
Alrighty. Acolyte Scout is on the way. Shouldn't see anything too surprising here. Yeah, maybe Kevin is hoping for that fast expansion to be attempted by KraV so that he can all in it with the Keeper. It's a pretty simple game plan with the Keeper, honestly. When you want to all in. Double Ancient of War, a couple of Huntresses, then you go APs, and later on Glaives. And then of course you have to execute. That is pretty straightforward, if that is what we will see. And yeah, KraV going for the expansion crab indeed right away. Kevin didn't scout it instantly, did he?
Maybe he's just assuming it. He has a lot of scouts on the map, but the Wisp is not at the expo, which is weird, especially versus KraV.
What's the item gonna be? The right item at the right time can be huge. The Ring of Regen that we love so dearly, especially, is amazing. Oh, there it is!
Remo Stradamus with the insights again. Whispers here and snared. Gets the detonate off, but not perfect. Here's the keeper. Kevin needs damage.
DK levels up to 2. Keeper trying to steal some last hits, but that ghoul was denied. Oh, that was level 2 prevented for just a moment. But there now, he gets it. But the Ziggurat is finishing. Normally with a Keeper and Treants, you want to cancel that first Ziggurat, but there's no canceling this anymore.
Massive detonates again, and we all know Kevin has Nerophobia. Once this is up, that's a big psychological win. And man, second deny for KraV. He is really on top of his game.
And the ghouls may be denied, but they're still going down. Ideally, you want to save as many of those as possible, but now 3 have fallen. It's a pretty significant number. That might hurt him a little bit. KraV still has the chance to not expand if he doesn't want to, and indeed, he's going to do that. Seems like that is all the rage nowadays, the fake expansion, because KraV now starts the tech.
But Kevin figured this out very early on. He had a second engine of war in position. Oh, that might have been a deny. Was it? I'm not too sure. He had the second engine of war already in production, and then before KraV started the tech, cancelled that engine of war and went for an expansion himself.
Yeah, good adjustments. Like what I'm seeing here from Kevin. Cancels that, goes for the Tree of Life, and is going to go for the tech of his own. It is, of course, behind KraV's, but not by that much. About as good of an adjustment as you can have against this style, I think. Oh, Keeper in a bit of trouble. Might be forced to TP.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, he doesn't use it! Oh, was he looking somewhere else?
Maybe macroing up.
Oh,
maybe
no.
starting the tech, repositioning wisps or something. Level 2 Keeper dead. That is not on purpose at all.
And that's why he gets level 3 as well. It was such a good position for Kevin until then. Has to rehire the Keeper. It's 400 gold plus. Ooh. Or 390, something like that. Anyways, it's expensive.
You're making your point. I think it comes across. Oh man, we all know Kevin's E button is well oiled up. But maybe that TP button was stuck somewhere. Nasty. Also kind of forced to tank with that Keeper now because he has to creep. He has to get that level 3.
Dude, the Keeper is one coil away from dying again.
No.
You gotta be careful. He's got Ultra Vision though. This time it definitely shouldn't happen. But I said that before.
Players' forces are under attack.
Another Wisp goes down. And KraV is now going for the Expo, and this should still be faster than the Isle of Expansion, and it doesn't seem like Kevin can do anything about this. He lost all of his momentum because of that hero loss.
KraV is scary. At least Kevin has the Expo up, has to waddle over because of that revive. He can't afford Nature's Blessing or anything. Oh, it's not even tier 2 finished yet.
He's scouted with the Skelly. Shouldn't he be running over there right now? Imagine if there's 6 ghouls harassing.
I think he started the creep, then scouted. So he'll probably do it once the turtle is finished.
Okay. Giving a window here for Kevin to come back. This could have been punished a bit more, but I mean, KraV's still in a great position. He's got the expansion finishing in a moment. And the DK now going to show up for some harass.
Speaking of harass, there is a hidden AP up at the Expo. And that might be the thing that drives KraV back, because he has to kill it at some point. Nice last hit by Kevin.
Importantly, gets that level 3 here. Surround the DK could be an option, but of course that's why we have the Telly staff. He can get out pretty easy. And the DK and Skellies don't really achieve too much here. If he had brought in the ghouls right away, this could have been scary, but KraV didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to expose his ghouls.
And Hunts are becoming quite a bit strong. Also be paired with Dryad soon as the lures are coming up. No mass air. As he knows that KraV favors the Gargs himself quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then Knight of Mass Air sucks against Undead Mass Air. That's the Entangle. You prophesized. Also Staff. But yeah, that AP is up.
1 AP, I would say, though, is not the end of the world. especially once towers are finished there. Winnerbracket already standing. AP reveals itself because of the reveal. Attacks the Ziggurat, and now KraV knows what's up. He's going to be able to finish the Merc Camp creep. Took a while, but he's getting good experience here. And a big item. The scroll definitely isn't the best, but he's going to take it.
Okay. Only Acolytes here. Spirit Tower needs to be repaired, but Acolytes are taking damage. 4 trees in this attack. 3 small, 1 big. Panda finds the targets.
Decent damage here by Kevin. He's going to force some Acolytes to be remade. He forces some lost mining time. And with Entangle, he can get pretty good kills here. But the towers are holding strong as well.
No glaives, of course, makes it hard. Despite having a Panda, despite having Treants. Repair is good. Gargs are coming in. There's barely any anti-air for Kevin. That Breath of Fire was a little odd. I guess hits the ghouls for a while. Scroll the Beast popped, and that should be the defense. But if he gets one of these towers, KraV is supply blocked, and exactly that was the target.
Repair too late. The first big mistake by KraV this game. This Spirit Tower should have never fallen. This makes things now way harder. The Keeper's gonna have another set of Treants here in a moment. Again, we see the strength of level 2 Treants against an undead expansion.
If Kevin kicks that narrow, he's in a very solid spot. Level 4, alright, new spells, okay. Feel like he could get more workers even. Lich. Okay, there's another coil. That was the last one. Dude, Kevin, what a rebound.
Yeah, nice way back into the game. I think KraV didn't quite see this coming. The power of the Treants against Tier 2 Expo. We see it here again. And KraV a bit too careless. Not fast enough with the repair. And ideally should have had 3 Ziggurats there standing as well to upgrade all of them if necessary.
It's called Force of Nature for a reason.
And Kevin is clawing his way back into this. Absolutely.
KraV still has to deal with the AP. Oh, what's the Panda doing there?
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. Second hero kill for KraV. But he keeps his push alive, Kevin is. For now, at least.
Yeah, this is a weird position. Like, who is this even better for? Hard to tell. This was a great move by Kevin. He's getting lots of stuff done. But at the end of the day, it's still an undead on 2 bases. DK already also level 4. It's a very wonderful level to have early. So much regen now on Blight.
Is it really an undead on 2 bases? Because there's nothing mining. He constantly snipes the Acolyte. I like that move. He's also trading them, I don't know, not too favorably. AP against air is quite nice. Keeps the number of gargoyles low for now. But statues are here too.
Double statues. Yeah, double statues now. The big difficulty was really the beginning of the push when there was no statues yet, but now we have 2 of them. The one should be turned on mana soon, and this push is finally fended off. But that was good damage by Kevin, certainly. This was a good exchange for him, but he's still facing a 2-base undead.
Is it really a 2-base? It will be in a second, for sure. No tier 3 by Kevin, no tier 3 by KraV, so it's not like KraV's just powering up with Frenzy Ghouls and Destros and pushes and ends this. There might still be time, but it's of course also a Garg undead instead of a Fiend undead. Unique game for sure.
The Panda here is the X Factor. He needs to creep ASAP. I would say normally you should definitely play a Fiend kind of game here with A-bombs and just, wagons and stuff. But Gargs are the favorite weapon here for KraV in this kind of game. Does he love him that much that he's going to stay on Gargs despite the Panda?
Yeah. Usually I'd say yes. Because this is so important, maybe no. He's adding another crypt, so I... Wait, that's the second then? Yeah. Huh. Everything's still possible. Pretty unpredictable.
He's not making a necropolis. This can always be some damage still towards the expansion.
I guess that's exactly what Kevin is looking for. Big supply lead. He had a lot of gold after the fight on the right-hand side, but very little lumber. Now things are evening out. But he wants to creep further. Level 3 Panda. But good scout by Kevin.
Yeah, we get a long night time coming now as well, where Kevin's gonna feel much more comfortable out on the map as it is. His Ultra Vision advantage, of course, that gives him quite the nice edge. Creeping up with the Merchant. He's gonna get level 4 Keeper and more importantly level 3 Panda. There we go. And now we got the AoE machine online.
And a mana potion. And a scroll of the beast. And a heal scroll. And another heal scroll. And also Lion Horn. I love that. Basically a free upgrade on the Dryads who are otherwise very squishy. This base is also very fortified by now. Weird tower position.
Oh,
Kevin is not pushing
slaughterhouse.
this.
Early meat wagon. That's super cool. On the way to tier 3, and when he's tier 3, he can go for Disease Cloud right away, which is going to be stupidly effective against these Dryads.
Could be sniped though.
Oh, needs to set the rally point correctly. There's no towers here, by the way. This is a pretty tough position.
It's not too many Gogs. That wagon has to carry hard. Nice heal ward position.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Good timing by Kevin. The tier 3 for the Undead isn't quite finished. And the Dryads, at the moment, are still really good. He's trying to snipe the wagon, and I think he will be able to. One more hit. Nice.
Well done. But what else is there to gain? First heal scroll out. Drunken Haze. Can't ignite them, though. Yo, Todd, thank you for the raid. Ape Town is here.
Kevin is making a second wagon. This one he has to pay closer attention to. And the Panda is diving quite deep. But the tier 3 is going to be finished in a moment. We're going to have slow for the Black Citadel again. And finally should be the orb for the Lich. But no at the moment for KraV.
Oh yeah, this is quite tricky. The heal ward again in the back. So much value against this AoE. Oh, this is so good. He can reach with the Dispel. But not much left. Meat wagon number 2 up. And this push has been abandoned again.
There's a lot of ghouls going down. How many do we have left? 5 is good lumber. It's not endless lumber. Normally, right now, KraV wants to go for Disease Cloud and Destroyer form. You want to have 2 slaughterhouses, normally.
Yeah.
But KraV was under too much pressure. He couldn't afford all that. He didn't have the time. And speaking of time, Kevin is buying lots of time for himself to get that tier 3.
Tier 3, Master Bears, Orbs. A lot of good upgrades, as we know. Maybe even Mountain Giants. But KraV is able to creep a little more. Kevin finds him again, out in the open this time.
Yeah, it was pretty easy, I would say, to predict here where KraV is going. He was covering the other side, so KraV must be on his way here. There's no way he's just camping in the main. KraV, oh, if you can snipe this item as well. Wow. Able to snipe these items real quick. Cloak of Flames, really bad against Dryads, but if we see something else later, like bears, it could be good.
We do get bears first. Oh, Panda, hello, what are you doing? Panda, wake up, wake up, wake up! You scroll! There's no staff, is there? TP transferred, Kevin! You make me sweat bricks, my friend! Bear falling, though, that was a big one.
That DK5 is pretty scary. I kind of overlooked that. Such a fast level 5 on this Death Knight.
Coil galore.
The Panda is fairly tanky. He's pretty resistant to this nuke. But if the Keeper's out of position, you can say bye-bye real quick.
Lich is also, yeah, very close to 4, exactly. The bear transition is working. Demon Hunter 3rd.
Oh, that's cool. If he gets to level 3. If he doesn't, he's gonna be pretty underwhelming.
KraV is pushing. Ankh on the Panda. He might need that down the road. Little bit of a rest. For the first time, Gargoyle's hunting wisps. Orb is already up. Staff as well. Okay, Kevin is safe for now. Oh, wagon. Dead again.
Oops. And didn't have the disease yet. Couldn't spread it yet.
Wait a minute. That's a boneyard.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh! Frostworms, the Lich King's favorite toy.
Okay. This is kind of exactly what I wanted from this game.
Doesn't Kevin just have to spam Dryads though? Like, get the Panda already.
Gas pipe for KraV.
What?
Cut gas pipe.
That's pretty nice.
He got so many good items. Garg number is pretty underwhelming. In general, he wants to expand for the second time. That's not happening.
Town is under siege.
Gonna have to be a cancel here, that's for sure.
Kevin sent Wisps to expand there as well. Also not happening.
Oh, they caught it over. GNL Bear, bye-bye.
Oops. I was in the base scouting on these gargoyles. Frame drops. Photoshop. Next slide. What's happening?
This Demon Hunter has 575 HP. Against level 3 Coil, level 2 Nova. That might be painful later.
I think he can improve on that HP.
You know what? Like, seriously, I think you should buy a Periat.
He has a lot of gold.
For realsies.
I mean, the double staff is nice, but Periaps are not that expensive.
Alright, then we are looking pretty sturdy here on 2 base economy on both sides. Arc on the Demon Hunter is great. You want to make sure he survives in the battle and he finally gets enough level experience for level 3. The thing is, he's also stealing experience away from the Panda. That could be a problem.
Sentry wards on the ground. In general, I feel like a lot of items on the ground. I think the Ankh was not picked up either. KraV is causing quite some trouble. First worm coming. Kevin trying to expand upper right. KraV scouts it, expands bottom left. It's a great macro game.
And the lumber issues are starting to become painful here thanks to these gargoyles. Oh, the Panda. Oh, that breath actually connected just last second and gets the 1 kill.
Not bad. The fewer Dryads there are, the more time for the Dryads to shine. Ah, you got the Ankh now. Nice.
KraV is getting ziggurats ready for 100 supply, by the way. Is he gonna go ham sandwich here? Just 100 supply, Gargs and Frostworms.
Yeah, for sure. He's adding a meat wagon again. He still didn't go for Disease Cloud. Finally Stone Form. Double Expo by Kevin. Upper left, upper right. While there is a Necropolis.
These armies are gonna be so huge if we get to 80 supply plus.
Yep.
I wonder if it could be worth it to throw in a couple of archers as well. The downside though is they don't have the same upgrades. And of course, you know what? Let's just assume level 5. Never mind. You know, scratch that.
Yeah.
I will retract that statement.
It's okay.
Please disregard that.
Glad you realize it yourself before I make fun of your. Okay.
Pure Drides has to be the way.
I think so too. 2 upgrades. I really like that. Panda not close to 5. He could love that. Expo needs to be cancelled. Is cancelled.
We got 1 wagon.
Yep.
1 wagon easy to snipe. 2 wagons also can go down pretty quickly. But once you're at 3 wagons, it's really hard to hunt them down with all the other craziness happening at the same time, of course. I think I like KraV's position. I think I like his army better if he has the heal scrolls necessary. He's got 2 right now. I'd say 1 more, and then he's good to go.
Thankfully available in the undead shop, but he's not getting that much income anymore, so he has to wait a little. Wow, main base is empty. That game flew by. This didn't feel like 20 minutes at all.
And KraV is moving out with a big army. He was dodging fights for the longest time, right? KraV never wanted to fight out in the open. He was patient, very patient indeed. But now, he's gonna look for the battle. I think he needs 1 more heal scroll though.
We have a heal scroll on Kevin's side as well. No mana potion. These APs are not getting through. There's no Nature's Blessing. Kevin is attacking the second base at the same time as KraV is attacking the third.
Oh, Kevin is TPing back. KraV repositioning. 1 worm far in front. Wasn't in the group. Oh, but the wagon's in the perfect spot. Oh, you don't have to see Cloud. The upgrade's missing.
Yeah, never got it. Coil Nova on the Panda. Reju, Dispel, Stoneform Gargoyles. Worms also beautiful position. He's just hunting Panda down. That's the heal scroll used. Oh my god, the nuke wants to stay in that fight for as long as humanly possible. Needs a staff so soon. Demon Hunter gets 2. That's the next target. What do you staff? Not that one. Panda's still there. 76 supply for Kevin. Level up 5-4. Worm still in the air, but what's left to attack?
KraV seems to be taking this fight, doesn't he? Keeper in the back, in big trouble. Staff's already, but so many heroes are low HP. Everything is low HP, dude. Trying to force the TP on the DK, but the Demon Hunter might die first with the Nova. The staff wasn't there. The Worm's still in the air. Like you mentioned, the positioning on the Worms was magnificent. Panda in trouble as well. Staffs him out. That one saved just barely. But this fight goes to Kevin. To KraV, of course.
My god. Level 6 DK. Imagine the ult now. That's the nuke again. Staff wasn't ready. Panda just a tad too late. He's getting solo experience now. Worm is burning. And that's lots of experience. Can he save himself to 5? Unlikely. So much slow. And Nova. And possibly a coil soon. Yep. Just 5 mana left. And that's a kill. KraV wins this war.
Indeed. GG called. And that was surprisingly one-sided there in the end. I'm normally the biggest fan of a Demon Hunter and the Tri-Hero. But in this game, it really didn't work out. The Demon Hunter was absolutely the liability of this army. And probably prevented a Panda level 5 as well. But also that engagement, it really wasn't the best. You have to stay away from the tree lines. You have to make sure that the Frostworm doesn't get the perfect positioning there. A couple of things to pay attention to. But also the Panda, I feel like his damage didn't connect too well, did it?
No, it was hard though. The positioning on wagons, the positioning on worms, really tough. And then there were 2 heal scrolls against it, and KraV played this really well. But it was a fun game. Certainly
Absolutely.
one of the best we got so far.
So, Kevin, taking a moment to reset. Fought his way back nicely, we gotta say. On tier 2, that keeper level 3 with the Treants, he was able to do a lot of damage. If that Panda gets level 5, if there's no Demon Hunter, I wonder how different that game may have looked. But it was not to be.
Not really. Next one is Tide Hunters. I think Hawk and Long Walk are ready to start. Or are starting as well. And of course the winners will face each other. The losers will face each other. We'll broadcast them all. That's also the last game that's running at the same time. Apart from that, we'll broadcast everything. Of course, the Americas region later too. With Insub, Reset, Pato, and Resamone.
Is Carson back?
Carson said he needs another day of break. He had a great gig yesterday, but all the stress is falling off after like 5 weeks of practicing, and he got the evening off. I'm a merciful god.
Alright, we are hopping into map number 2. KraV, playing his kind of game, right? He loves going for the fast expansion, he loves going Gargs, he loves turtling a bit, and then going for that one huge fight with strong heroes. Had some great items there as well in the first map. And the worms, they have become such a rare sight nowadays. But there they look really good. Against bears, of course, they are quite oomphy.
KraV 1 map away from the Winnerbracket quarterfinal against the winner of Hawk and Long Walk. But now it's Tide Hunters. From one of the biggest maps to one of the smaller ones, at least base to base distance wise. Kevin, can you bring back the series?
What do you think, Neo? Is he gonna be a Demon Hunter or a Keeper?
Here on this map, Keeper. I think you have to. KraV will try to expand again. And Kevin has to punish this. It's pretty similar to Shallow Grave, but faster, and therefore maybe a higher chance of success for Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying that a little bit jokingly. This is Kevin after all. I think there's gonna be a Keeper every time. Having said that, He did try a little bit of Demon Hunter every now and then in the Meisterschaft. That did not go too well, though.
The game was great. He just didn't get the win.
True. True. I would also say that was because Extor didn't play it that well, though.
He's listening.
And
don't say it too loud.
And problem with the Demon Hunter is you absolutely can never stop a fast expansion.
Yeah.
And a fast expo here is pretty easy to do for the undead.
And is also, since the opponent is KraV, very, 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 very likely. The game could just start both players on 2 bases, in my opinion.
Well, before too long, we might be there. 4 or 5 minutes, maybe, and we might have the 2 base play either ready or about to be ready. This is also a pretty good map for 3 base play, by the way, if we should get to it.
Oh, yeah.
The 3rd base here is much closer than it would be on Shallow Grave.
Ooh, KraV wanted to pull the creeps, but the Wisp was there to block, so the Trapper moves back faster. Nice.
Yeah, doesn't matter that much here. Creeping minimally delayed, not by much. Anubis is the name of the keeper. It reminds me of Egypt. Have you ever been to Egypt, Neo?
No, unfortunately not, but I'm interested.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, I'm trying to recall right now. Have I been to Egypt? I don't think so. I've been to Greece like a million times.
Those crazy parties, right? In Egypt, you don't really remember. Nice dodge.
No, I was too young back then.
Wisp.
Wow, what a creep up by KraV. Trying to go for the middle right away, but Kevin is wise to this shenanigans.
Archer goes down.
Nice
DK is super low.
Yeah. He's gonna need a ritual dagger soon.
And no signs of expansions. Not even creeping. Not even moving to the natural spot.
The Wisp, though. The Wisp is coming. The hero Wisp.
Shabam. Oh, almost still blocked. Entangle. Wow, well salvaged by Kevin.
And he can even creep the Snapper now with the trees that he has here. This very early game definitely seems to be going to the Night Elf. DK is super hurt now. Again going back into the middle. KraV is thirsting for some vengeance.
Madman. Is he in time? He has a coil. It's coming. Kevin gotta hurry up. There we go. Lightning shield. On the cost of a bit of HP. He's trying to block. Oh, that hurt.
Got him.
Try to get another entangle, maybe? Oh, pump fake, TP. There was a staff ready. He had no resources, though. Expo started, tech started, and Hunter's coming.
Yeah, Expo started indeed. Now the Skelly's being sent up north. Oh, that scout is, I think, a little bit too late. If that had been faster, a cancel could have been possible. Not sure if now KraV has the time. He gets to level 2, very importantly, as the keeper keeps creeping. Oh, okay, and now he knows with the Skelly. Is there time for the cancel?
Still kind of hurt. Aura is, of course, working in favor of him. And the problem is less the DK, but rather this amount of ghouls.
How many we got? 3, 7? 7 ghouls? Oh, wait. Yeah, that should be definitely enough then.
Yeah, I agree. Keeper's here, but nothing else. Tree and summon, mana rather low. How much surface area is there? How many wisps are there? Lightning shield.
Lightning shield.
Pog. That's not enough. That's not enough.
That is too much damage. And Kevin delayed the tech for this expansion, by the way. It was Expo before tech. Trying to get the kill now on the DK. Telestaff for 2 meters. But gets him out.
Just wanted to get out of the surround to still apply the aura to ghouls. And that worked out well.
There's a lot of mana on the keeper as well he had to spend here. And also earlier. The ghouls are sticking around. Or are they?
No. They're too hurt, aren't they? KraV, huge tech lead. But Graveyard forgotten.
Oh, I know that feeling. You think you have a good early game, you reach tier 2, you're like, oh man, I'm in a good position. And then you're like, god damn it. Forgot the
Who
graveyard.
needs a graveyard anyway? Just throw the bodies on the street. Never did no harm to anyone.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
hit the floor. Damn, Remo doing a drowning pool reference. Today is really special.
Favorite band.
Yeah, what's your second favorite song from them?
That will remain a mystery, Neo. I don't want to give all my secrets away.
Yeah, fair. Later on Patreon.
Acolyte number 6 coming. Ooh. Oh, that's dangerous. Against Keeper 3 and Hunts trying to expand.
Well, I guess it's KraV. He's addicted to expansions.
Oh, and the Wisp Scout. Look at the Wisp. Kevin sees it. Oh, if he was looking. If he was looking.
Is it just me, or is it also super kind of hard to see that there is a Wisp? I mean, you have the HP bar. It could also be a critter or something.
Yeah, it is sort of hidden there. But now it's gonna get Nova. Now we certainly should have realized.
KraV has better eyes than I have.
Alrighty, and this could turn into 2-base once again.
Pretty sure that's what's happening. Also, same build as before by Kevin, not going into air. Which is kind of the norm, but really not against KraV. We only have one crypto, but we still go gargoyles.
Alright, Kevin. How much can you do here? Keeper doesn't have much in the tank. Only Panda level 2. Oh, coiled over right away on the Keeper.
No staff.
It's got the heal scroll.
Yeah, but that's it. No TP, no staff, no invul. He can just snook away, can he not?
Almost surrounded. But it's a cancel on the Haunted. Must be.
Yeah, I mean, kind of obvious that as long as there's no Narrow Tower, Kevin has the situation under control.
Absolutely correct. These Hunts will scroll the Beast also. Doing pretty good damage. Oh, wow. Also against the buildings. Look at that.
Okay. Preventing the Spirit Tower. Doing a little bit of damage to Echoes. Breath of Fire. So similar to Shadowgrave.
He gets the big heal potion. That one might be necessary soon. Oh, the Keeper. What about him? Can he block the DK? He's trying to get in reach for another coil. Slowing with the Dryad. Oh, getting blocked himself. Lich making way. Oh my god.
Dryad is here to slow things down.
The next Dryad. Even gets almost a kill.
But what about the DK? Is he forced into a potion? Is there enough damage? Not really. High level plays, everybody. KraV Expo massively delayed, if not cancelled, as there's the tier 3 now. Kevin, in the meantime, running into the creeps. Salvages it now, though. A little bit expensive. DK running into army then. This is crazy.
This was so important. Great move by Kevin, getting that attack there in at the expansion. If he's there 20 seconds later, and the Expo is finished, the towers are done, this game might be over. I'm getting, exaggerating a bit there, but he would be super far behind. Huge move, crucial move for Kevin. That Wisp Scout saved him the game.
Yeah. Wisp Scout, scroll the beast, great timings. And Kevin shows again that he has absolutely no chance against the Nerub Tower. And stays on tier 2, creeping the Panda, flirting with the red spawn.
Alrighty. A little bit more creeping for KraV. What's he gonna pick up here? Oh, claws. That's very nice.
For Lich, always. Heal scroll on Kevin. Got that one. Claws also on the ground. Okay, this seems like the calm before the next storm.
And I guess level 3, that's a huge level up. Skirt Bone Chimes, not useful now. Might be useful later, if we do get to Bears someday.
Or if a Demon Hunter gets thrown in the mix again. What do we got here? Ankh, okay. Shop now for staff. KraV arrived at tier 3, builds another Acolyte, so attempt number 2. Invis Keeper checking things out, realizing, hey, there's still no Expo. I'm fine.
Oh, such a good attack for Kevin. He's got a heal scroll here as well. He's pumping out units right now. He knows as long as he keeps the 2 versus 1 base advantage, he's gonna be at a huge advantage. Really liking this play here by Kevin.
He is a smart player indeed. One of the smartest. And an absolute workhorse. Always preparing so well. And he even got a Narub. It's already a reason to celebrate.
It's gonna supply block KraV as well. He's stuck at 40 right now. Keeper at the shop. Does he get the heal scroll? He's still invis. Doesn't get the heal scroll though. KraV. He's got 1 scroll already though.
He got an invul. Very few Gargs. Not too many ghouls. Keeper kinda safe. Would love to see his staff soon as the shop finishes. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Keeper says hello. What's the target?
Fire now against the gargoyles. Heal scroll committed pretty early on. Panda actually out of mana. Doesn't have any more breaths here at the moment, but Kevin's army seems to be bigger. The first armor upgrade finished on the archers. The dryads, I mean. And that's a big help. Always is. Destroyer morphed. Can dispel against the treants, but they're not that important, I wouldn't say. A couple of dryads are going down, but the panda's already level 4 right now.
Yeah. Keeper comes back with mana. Focus fire on the destroyer is good. Very, very limited mana on KraV. Very limited supply. 32 only. Can he get rid of that Lich? Of that destroyer? Has to decide what to save. Lich is of course the target, but KraV calls for the game. And Kevin with an exclamation mark on Tidehunters.
Nicely done. Good game by Kevin. Overcoming KraV here. Judging from the MMR, one might have thought KraV had the huge upper hand, but smart play by Kevin. Really liked what he was able to do there. Game 2, the last fight, I think a little bit botched, but other than that, nice play by our German.
Yeah, Kevin, one of my favorite players that goes for KraV as well, but I don't know, through all the Meisterschaft seasons, seeing Kevin's rise from a player who just tried to play a league to one of the strongest in Europe by now. Alrighty, the game is tied. Who survives in the winner bracket? Who goes down to the lower bracket? KraV is asking for a little break. Definitely granting that to him. We're right back with a decision between Kevin and KraV. I'm quite excited for this one, Mr. Demo Man. This is a last refuge, the decider indeed. One more map to the winner bracket semifinal, and what a story that would be for Kevin. This is the map where he defeated X-Lord at DreamHack. Can he do it again, but versus KraV? Very different styles, but he proved that he has a game plan. He also proved that he can execute this game plan, and it's up to KraV to bring this home.
What are we gonna see this time? KraV, the one thing that is for certain, I would say, is that he's definitely an expansion kind of player, and if Kevin can prevent the expansion, he's gonna be in a grand position. And the Tier 2 Expo. It's hard to push through. Maybe the better course of action is the Tier 1 expansion indeed. It can be tough against the Keeper, but I think it works out better than a Tier 2 Expo, honestly.
We'll see what the flow chart is and where it leads us. Keeper confirmed. KraV, is there a chance for a Lich first? Some undeads tried. He loves the Lich first. No, DK it is. Too risky. Too much on the line.
Yeah, Lich first, not really good against the Keeper. Lich is a very low HP hero, you want to keep him in the back, but the Keeper can always ping away at you. One right click after the next couple of treant hits maybe, and of course Entangle. The Keeper naturally matches up very well against the Lich. Whereas Lich is quite good oftentimes against the Demon Hunter. But this is Kevin, there's no Demon here. We're going to be focusing on the Keeper, treants, Entangle, and it's going to be a lot about expansions. Whether it's Kevin's own expansion on his side, or trying to stop the undeads.
You told us what it's about on the battlefield. I tell you what it's about here on Twitch. The subs! And one sub is coming in from Messerman. 11-month resub. A full day of Warcraft makes even the worst hangover day to a good day. Sweet!
Hope you had a good drink yesterday. What was your drink of choice, sir? What's your favorite drink? I would like to know. And what's your favorite drink, Neo? I know you enjoy rum and coke quite a bit.
Yes,
but is that also your favorite drink? Or?
Absolutely. Kraken rum, Pepsi Coke, off we go.
Really?
Yes.
Out of all the drinks in the world, rum and coke is your favorite?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not as good as Holy Energy, of course, which you can get with exclamation mark holy at holyenergy.de. With a Back to Warcraft coupon code, you get 10% off.
They don't have alcoholic energy drinks yet, unfortunately. Is
Well-
that something that some company tried at some point? Having an alcoholic energy drink?
Like vodka energy?
I mean, that's not a brand though, right? That's just like a mix.
You can just, yeah, pour it in. What's KraV doing? He got double sack skull, moves across.
Oh!
No
push.
way.
Lol.
Eckler's on the right-hand side. No way! But Kevin, he kind of smells that. And builds a
getting the
second
archer.
engine.
Oh, that's level 2. Acolyte. Doesn't see it.
Oh my god, the balls of KraV.
Wait a minute. You can also expand now. There's so many things you can do. Kevin is not teching.
Kevin is also still on archers, but
Okay.
double engine of war. At least he got that.
Here we are.
KraV is a maniac and towers on the decisive game 3. What the hell?
Kevin had that Ancient of War so early. I mean, it seems like you can't be better positioned against this.
Yeah.
So many Ancients of Wars are coming up. Kevin is going all defense.
He builds a little forest here. One ghoul. The arch is also quite protected for a while. Not anymore though, but that means less pressure on the main base where the Engine of War is waddling forward. That one's cancelled, but the second one will maybe come up. Arch is all hidden in the shadows. Wild scenes.
Keeper almost around, but he slips out. Ancient of War could root. Could root. If the Ancient of War roots here, it's almost impossible to kill.
Does he have space, maybe?
But there's another one coming, and this one's already rooted. Next to the Ziggurat. Oh, that one Ziggurat is close to falling. But the Keeper's not attacking it yet, but it took a lot of damage.
A lot of
The
repair.
Acolyte is gone.
With the Wisp as well. No, he's right there in the middle. He can
Oh,
repair.
not true.
Can be focused quickly though. And that Narup is coming up. Of course, everybody knows about the Narup phobia. And KraV is playing that card against Kevin.
Beautiful defense by Kevin. He's got the archers still alive. The Ancients of War are in position. This is a hold. This is a hold. Yeah, KraV is attacking.
Oh man, that was expensive. And of course, KraV will be supply blocked as well. That is dangerous.
KraV is trying to buy a little bit of time here with repair, but these towers will certainly fall.
Did Kevin lose anything? Okay, 2 archers, I think.
Yep, 2 archers at least, that's true. Would love to see an expansion now being placed by Kevin. But he doesn't know as much as we know. He doesn't know that this push is going to stop in a second.
Hunter's Hall coming, he can react to ghouls especially, but not so much to Gargs. KraV can't build anything anymore. That's the supply block.
Okay. Can make new Ziggurats though at home. Can make a graveyard. Definitely needs the graveyard. There it is.
But he has no
And
gold.
that's an interesting position.
Yeah,
Let's see
it's
this game every day.
a unique position indeed. With archers and all these engines of war, Kevin can of course creep like a madman. Realizes that now that this push is losing steam. Tex as well. Loses maybe an archer too much.
A player's forces are under attack.
He doesn't have the Hunter's Hall. Wait a minute.
He built
Did
it
KraV
at some
cancel
point.
it?
He
Kevin just canceled
definitely-
it himself, right? Oh,
Maybe-
if he had the Hunter's Hall, this would be so good for him. He could go heavy now into Huntresses, control the map, and expand behind it. Not having that Hunter's Hall is pretty painful right now.
Okay, 22 supply for Kevin. That's basically nothing, but a lot of resources in buildings.
A player's
Not willing to creep this when the DK is around them. Keep it close to 3. KraV also rebuilds the altar, but too late. He can't tech to tier 3.
Sets up the ghouls. That's a big gang right there. 10
Hui.
ghouls on the way to creep the natural. He's still got the one skull, by the way. KraV can expand right now if he wants.
A player's forces are under attack.
What is this weekend? How many awesome games have we witnessed here in the qualifier already? In just 1.5 days. Oh, Ancient.
Town is under siege.
Oh, you need that thing for creeping.
Oh, he has backup. Since when is Muddy damaging?
Ooh.
Exactly. Muddy not killing Kevin. Muddy is friend.
Friend.
Ooh, the skeleton could actually kill him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expo coming for Kevin. KraV trying the same. Again with the tier 2 expansion. He likes that playstyle. It's gonna be Slaughterhouse and Lich once again. Does he have enough resources for all of this? Probably not, right? Yeah.
He's broke.
KraV, a bit broke here.
Has the Acolyte in position. Kevin on the way into the Undead main. No expansion. Okay, Panda again, right?
A town is under siege.
Huh? Tech finishes now. Careful. Creeps block the way. Panda's here. But there's a lot of ghouls.
A player's forces
Keeper's
are
mana at the moment still looking good. Trying to control these ghouls. Good coil there, though. It's going to force another entangle. So, Keeper's strong at the moment. But the Moonwelts are bone dry. Dude, this is going to be a tough daytime.
Yeah, would love to have a detonate here, but Wisp's not nearby. Expo's finishing. Oh, one Garg. Puts in quite some damage, preparing for another big attack. He has so many ghouls left, and the Panda's low. Could still work.
KraV, he could have just run there with the ghouls. He could have gotten this cancel. Oh, is there still time? Is there still a window? I think so.
Okay. He's making his way across. Oh my god, this is such a death ball.
Oh, and Lich is joining now as well with double claws, with mana potion. These archers might all be doomed. And so is his Expo.
Ooh, he's trying. Coil Nova on the Keeper. This is not good. Expo cancelled. AP cancelled. GG. Good luck. Oh, man. Heartbreaking. Kevin holds the tower push, but loses the follow-up. KraV in the next round.
And I got the update from Long Walk as well. It was a 0-2 there. So Hawk is the winner. So it's going to be KraV versus Hawk in our next game.
You sound excited.
Yeah, I sure am. I love the Beetle Boy. I love the Crypt Lord. KraV was super good with that in the past. He might also be a Lich player nowadays. I'm not sure. But KraV's games against human are normally always amazing.
All right, that means in the lower bracket, we're going to have the Night Elf Mirror between Kevin and Long Walk for survival. All of this is going to be played today. First, the winner bracket semifinal. Second, the lower bracket. But yeah, we are in for a treat. All 4 players can be super strong, can put on a hell of a performance. I love this qualifier. We should do this more often.
Yeah, we've had some amazing games already. And we're not even halfway through yet with everything. KraV versus Hawk. Oh, dude, this is going to be a sick game. I'm really looking forward to this. This could be some madness.
All right. We love what we do, and we love to provide you with this entertainment. We are hosting this LAN at the end of September, and I hope to see many of you there or on stream. To be able to do this, we kind of need your support, as who would have thought an offline event is really expensive. So if you want to chip in and if you want to help to support the channel, if you want to help to sustain our mission, we got a page called backtowarcraft.com/support, where you can find all the ways to support us, from our Patreon to the Twitch sub to the YouTube membership to the donation links for PayPal, credit card and crypto, to merchandise, and of course to our sponsors CORSAIR and Holy. If you click them, they'll probably monitor this, so they see, hey, these guys are coming from Back to Warcraft in masses. This sponsorship must be worth something. Just a simple click helps the channel, as well as following us here on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course also on TikTok. Every single person counts. Raise the numbers. We are raising the numbers of broadcasted games for the day. We're currently at 4 here in the European region. We raised that up to 5 as KraV versus Hawk is coming up after a little break.